It is so rare I find a new dish in Vietnam, but today we're trying something new. I'm pumped. This is bún cá Kiên. Bún is rice and cá is fish, and Kiên is the area that it comes from. So I've never seen this dish. I have no idea what we're walking into, but I've been driving by it for like 2 months. Every time I try to come, it's closed. So today's the day. Kiên, the name of this area where my wife was born. So this is her hometown, although she doesn't even know what it is.
She's not really friendly.
Oh, really? Well, do you want this or no? Well, if we're eating here, I want bún cá. Not a good start. What do you think, JD?
Cho em 2 cái bún cá Kiên Giang, 1 cái hủ tiếu khô. Liam, what do you want? Do you want hủ tiếu too, or you want more Liam daddy now? More Liam daddy.
Good choice, Liam. We might as well try the new dish. See what the new dish is. Let's see what bún cá Kiên is. Although I think if you walk in and you get bad vibes right away, you should just leave. My wife said the vendor's not very nice. What do you think? You excited? We'll see. When you think of bún cá Kiên, what do you think of?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, but this is your hometown.
Well, I left my hometown when I young,
Yeah.
little, and then we poor. And
Oh, you never bought it?
I
You never could afford a soup.
I never had any like.
You never ate out once?
Never.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Never. So I have no idea what it's about.
So I told you, this is a totally new soup, even for my wife. We'll see. We'll see if you have to make it with some rudeness, if that's part of the recipe. There's this spot is closer to our house, and there's another one closer to the studio. And I've been seeing them both the last couple months, but the one by the studio is always closed. Yeah, every time I drive by for lunch, it's closed. And so I've been so curious. This one, I have no idea. We'll see. But this looks good, actually. Well, let's evaluate what we got going on here. This is kind of cool. I like this big fish fillet. I like this. You can see this orange color over here. So there's some sort of seasoned oil she put on top. Oh yeah, there's some big dried shrimp in here. Interesting. It just looks like the fish. Very simple. Fish, bean sprout, herb, 2 or 3 dried shrimp. I don't know if we're getting vegetable or not. We'll see. I mean, that seemed, I like a little bit more vegetable. We'll see though. That's good. Simple. A tiny bit sweet. There's like a little tiny bit of a dried shrimp flavor.
I think it's the base is similar like bún riêu a little bit, right?
But it's lighter than bún riêu.
Yeah.
The broth is good. I like the broth. We got hot tail. Whoa, tree got hot tail. But look at 4 freaking big shrimp in there. That's cool. We have like a fish sauce and chili over here. Ooh, this looks loaded. I like this. Yeah, now we're getting vegetable. That's cool. Okay, so we got some vegetable. I'm happy about that. Let's see what veg she gives us. Cabbage, water spinach, banana flour. So like the standard. But that's cool. I like the standard. Liam, do you want any vegetable? You do?
Yeah.
I'll put some pickled garlic in too. And Liam, you know me. I don't know if this pickled garlic is for the whole deal or for me, but I'm using it. What do you think, Jane? You like it? I like it. The fish is a tiny bit overcooked, but it's good. It's rare we get such a big fillet of fish, too. It's nice. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. How's your noodle, Tree? If you're unaware, too, like dried shrimp can be pretty expensive, especially like, and the bigger they are, the more expensive they are. And this is a huge dried shrimp. This is very, very expensive dried shrimp. So I don't think it really makes a difference on the size, but it costs more. Use a bigger one, it definitely costs more.
I think it just makes the soup is better.
You think the bigger one makes the soup better? I'm gonna disagree. I'll tell you what though, that dried shrimp was pretty damn good. Did you try one of those yet? They're cooked a long time, they're tender. And when they're really big, there's a lot of meat on it. That's cool actually. I've never had dry shrimp like that. I really like it.
The shrimp is good.
Yeah, the shrimp is cool. And the dried shrimp is not that strong of a flavor in this because I think it's cooked so long it went into the broth already. Try the dried shrimp, I like that.
Another dry shrimp?
Did you get 4? Wow. Oh, lucky young man. The dried shrimp is really surprising to me. I really like that. Usually I don't care. I think it's like whatever. But, and because it's cooked a long time. Try the texture. The texture is good. The flavor's not that strong, so I like it. So I think that red or orange color that we saw in the beginning was probably the dried shrimp cooking liquid. They probably braised that on the side and then just put a scoop of it on there. Another one. She must have liked you, dude. She must have thought, wow, that's a handsome young cool kid. Give him some extra dried shrimp. You didn't try the broth? How is that possible? You've been eating it. It's good. This is a winner to me. I would get this again. Now we gotta try the other one close to the studio and see which one's better.
That one
one's always closed.
But I'll get there one day.
Have you ever seen it open?
No, I don't drive by it every time of the day, but when I want it for lunch, it's closed. I'm digging it. It's kind of like a smoother bun ryu, a lighter, smoother bun ryu with a little bit more dried shrimp flavor than the crab flavor. Tiny bit of sweetness, a little sweetness, definitely sugar in the broth, but it's kind of just nice. Like almost like a bun kha with a little bit of dried shrimp, like a smooth, subtle dried shrimp in the background. I dig it, I dig it. I'd totally get this again. I've never seen it before. I don't know if it's a new dish, if it's an old dish that's just coming to Saigon, but if you're from Kiên or from the south, have you ever seen this before? It's cool.
You love it.
I mean, I'm very excited because it's new, so I like seeing the new stuff, and I like it. It's good. And the dried shrimp is, I've never seen dried shrimp cooked that way, so that's super exciting to me. Something new, a new technique, and I think it's delicious.
And they got 4 shrimp.
I can't believe you got so many. I think I got 3. So you enjoy your 4th one there, little king. Pretty good. I'm trying to think of my number, what I'm gonna score this, but I like it. Good? You have a favorite part? You like the broth, the noodles, or the meat, the fish, the shrimp, everything? Shrimp definitely makes it stand out. Yeah, definitely the braised dried shrimp is the most unique characteristic to this. So I assume that would be something you would find in every single bowl of bunka Kiên when you find it, if you get to try it. I dig it. So I didn't hear my wife's conversation with the vendor, but apparently she wasn't super friendly, and my wife said, "You're not friendly, you're a vendor." And she changed her attitude. You're back? Really? Did you have a nice bathroom break? You ready to eat more or no? No, full? Okay.
The bathroom's so tiny.
So tiny? Hi, Tam, huh? Deck B bowl was like 75K, so it's like $3, which is fine. A big fish fillet and the dried shrimp. Dried shrimp is pricey, so I think that's fair. I would get this again for sure. Ready? Dom Kong on. Come on. Yeah, Sheena. Well, you don't have to be super friendly to make really good food, but it helps get customers to come back though. JD looking at the fish over there. There's a fish seafood vendor. JD staring at all the fish jumping. Look at this lady with her legs sticking out over here. Sometimes we get an uncomfortable situation with that motorbike. She got her legs spread out, man. I'm sure, hopefully they don't have far ride, but I bet you they do. That lady had her legs all the way up on these baskets because she couldn't fit her feet in there. And I know that was uncomfortable. And I'm sure she's sitting for at least 30 minutes like that, unfortunately. Well, Tree, what'd you think? You had Hothiu?
Yeah.
Would you go back?
Yeah.
Favorite thing on the table?
I didn't try it.
Yeah, so how would you, what would you rate the Hothiu?
8.
8? Young man?
Pretty good.
Would you go back?
Yeah.
Favorite thing on the table?
9.
Score?
8.5.
Whoa, big score. Mommy, favorite thing on the table?
We just ate one thing.
Would you go back?
It's okay.
Score?
Maybe 7.
Do you have a dirty taste in your mouth because the vendor wasn't nice? Is that why?
The vendor is not nice.
She didn't like the vendor. You went to the bathroom? Well, do you want to tell us about it? Tree's World Famous Toilet Reviews.
7.
A 7 out of 10.
It's small, but it's nice and not hot.
Is it toilet paper?
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable going number 2 there?
Yeah, it's just a little small.
There you go. Not a nice vendor, but a nice bathroom. All right, well, that's a good sign. Let's see what JD thought. Okay, let's see, JD. Can I ask you something? What'd you think of your meal?
Good.
Would you go back? You got a score?
8.5.
Nice. For me, would I go back? Yes. Favorite thing on the table, the bunka Kiên. I thought the dried shrimp was super cool. I've never seen it done that way. I really like that technique. Changed my mind and opened my brain up to new styles of dried shrimp. So I appreciate that about that a lot. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between 7 and 8. I think I'm probably gonna go 7.8. Of course, I like a happy vendor. I don't like anyone's a little salty, but it's a good dish. I'm so excited to try something new, so there's definitely some excitement points. So yeah, I'm going 7-8. I totally would go back, and we'll look for more bowls of that to try. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to go on a food tour with me, check out chadkubanov.com. And also, don't forget that we live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Indochina time, aka Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So depending on what side of the world you're watching on, it'll be a different day and a different time. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Indochina time. Most of the time, we do Cook in the Comments, the show where you pick the ingredients and we have to do something with it. So on stream, you guys give us suggestions of what dish you want to see or what challenge you want to give us, and then we have to do it. So it's really fun. It's a good time. Check it out. See you next time. Peace.